Greetings, Angus Woodhead here from Glasshouse Studios, and today I've got something that is essential for sharing sessions between studios. Perhaps you're got a bedroom studio, you're running Pro Tools, and you're wanting to send your file to get mixed by a professional. This happens to me all the time, and so many people have asked me for a video where they say, you know, how do I send you the data? How do I send you the session? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk through doing the save copy in. So you've got your session open, and so here it is. It's got a fair whack of stuff here actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up the top here to File, scroll down to Save Copy In. Now you've got some options here. The first thing is the format. So it depends who you're sending it to. Some guys are still running older systems, Pro Tools 7 to 9. Most people these days have moved on to 11 or 12. So we're going to select latest, but if the person you're sending to has an older version of Pro Tools 7 or 9, sometimes it's safer just to 7 or 8 or 9, sometimes it's safer just to click this. So then we select the audio file type, select wave. AIFF is an option there, but these days everything's pretty well done wave. Select your sample rate. Generally I would just keep that at the sample rate you've been working at, because that's what you've captured the audio at. Hopefully 48K, that is sort of the standard professional format, I believe. Bit depth, you definitely want 24-bit or 32-bit float. I would definitely not do 16-bit. Everything should be done at least 24-bit. I capture at 24-bit, so I'm just going to work at 24, going to export at 24. Now this is very important. Items to copy. You always want to select audio files, and if you're changing to a different sample rate, then you'll automatically have the option, see that's grayed out there, convert to specified format. So this means I was working at 48 and I'm saving the copy at 48. Don't copy rendered elastic audio files. I would definitely don't check that. Now this is an important option here, main playlist only. If your session has multiple takes, for example under the vocal, I don't think I can click down here now, no. But let me just cancel out of this and go here to the vocal. Under, where's one where we've got some multiple playlists? Everything's just the main playlist here. Let's just have a look down here. Okay, that's interesting. Everything is just the main playlist, even the drums. All right. Well, anyway, under the playlist options there, click the little tab, and if there's multiple playlists, you can select all the playlists when you do the save copy in. So let's go back here. So audio files. You would only select main playlist only if you've comped everything together and you know definitely the main playlist, which is the one you see on the screen, is the only one you want to select. So in this situation, I'm just going to select main playlist only. If you want to give your mix engineer everything you've recorded, all the playlists for all the different instruments and stuff, then don't check that obviously. Now this is another good one, selected tracks only. Sometimes you might only want to send a handful of tracks to someone. So I'm not going to tick that because I want to give this person the whole session, and so I'm not going to select selected tracks only. I don't bother with any of this other stuff over here. I don't think that's really critical. You know, there's obviously these important options if you're doing vision and stuff, video, but you know, this is we're just sending an audio session for mixing, and that's it. When you press OK, you'll be given the select where you want to send it to. So I'm just going to go on the desktop, and you always get this copy of. we actually get copy of. That was already a copy that we were working with. That's how it would normally look if the title of the session was Heartbreak Station. So you can rename that whatever you like. I'm going to just say Heartbreak Station for mixing. It's on the desktop, and then I hit save. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to copy all the audio, all the actual full session, complete with all the plugins I've used. It's going to copy over all my buses, auxiliary sends, effects, every plugin I've used across the session. And if you have a look under here, it'll copy it'll have my heat sessions, my heat data, I should say. You know, I haven't really done much on this one yet, but everything, it'll copy just, so the session will basically open up exactly as we see it. And so let's just close out of that. I'm not going to save it because I don't want to do that. Now, here we go. This is where it's put the data. So you can see audio files are all there. There's all, and they're all named and everything. And then there's a Pro Tools session. So then it would just be a case of compressing that. So I'd normally just right click on that and go compress. So that it saves on space when you're sending it to someone. So it's 1.71 gig. Here's where it's compressing. 1.71 gig. That'll compress that down. I'm just going to quit out of that. It'll compress that down, and then you can put that on a USB or send it to someone using Dropbox or Hightail or WeTransfer or whoever you want to do. And so that's about it. Save copy in, Pro Tools save copy in. Hope that's helpful. Thanks very much.